I'm going to be making a tasty little snack. Now this is a white bean crostini, and I'll be using the Primo Sopresse salami, which is part of the Gold Choice range. A little bit of pickled fennel. This is going to be a tasty little dish you can use for entertaining. White bean puree, it's really simple. Soak the beans overnight and cook them for about 30 minutes so they're really nice and tender. Just going to puree them up. Add some lemon juice, some lemon zest. This really brightens the beans up and gives it a really nice zing. Some chopped garlic, a few little thyme leaves in there. Pop the lid on, whiz that up. And as we're doing that, we're just going to add enough olive oil to get to a really nice consistency. Now you don't want to over puree it, you want to have still a little bit of texture in there. That makes it way more interesting. So our puree's blended up nicely, still got a little bit of texture to it. All we need to do is season that up and it's ready to go. Put that aside. A little bit of sea salt. Nice freshly ground black pepper. Just mix that through. You can see there's a bit of texture in there. It just makes the dish that much more interesting. Okay, now we need to mandolin this fennel. I'm not going to do that on camera because I'm bound to cut my finger off because I'm scared to death of these things. So here's what I did earlier. And this is a really simple process just to give it a light pickle. Nice pinch of salt. Good pinch of sugar just to balance out the white vinegar. Now just add some white wine vinegar. And the simple is just mixing that round with your hands. Let the salt and the sugar dissolve a little bit. Make sure it's all coated. All that's left to do is just assemble this. So we've char grilled a little bit of crostini. It's nice and warm. Just going to rub a little bit of garlic over the top of that. Gives a really nice zing to this dish. First off, a little bit of the white bean puree. Just dab a little bit out across the bottom. You can see it's nice and chunky, got a bit of texture. Really quite tasty. Fennel, we just squeeze that little pickling liquid out of there. Just arrange that across the top. I kind of love it, so I put a bit extra on. Okay, now some of this beautiful Sopresse. Just going to lay that across the top. Be nice and generous with it. It's got lots of chili and a little bit of black peppercorn in there, so it really gives a nice little bit of heat and a bit of a zing. Okay, now you could use a little bit of parsley to garnish this if you want. I save the fennel tops because I really love a little bit more of that fennel hit that you get. A little bit of that over the top. And finish that with a little drizzle of olive oil. There we go, white bean crostini with the Primo Sopresse salami.